good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Beats. You know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video, and today we're going to have a little fun. We're going to do a delicious oxtail creamy pasta. A lot of people like to call this Rasta pasta. This is Big Tone's take on that, I guess, if you want to say that. But it's not exactly Rasta pasta, it's just my take on some oxtail pasta. So, if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video. Let's get started with some creamy oxtail pasta. Hey guys, the supporting cast is as follows. Of course, you gotta have your oxtail. I've already washed and cleaned these off in vinegar and water. So, there's my oxtail. It's about 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds. So I'm gonna move these out of the way so you can see the rest of the ingredients. Alright, so we got some onions. This is about 1.5 onions. I got about 4 sticks, maybe 5 sticks of celery. I got some brown sugar, dark brown sugar I'm using. And then I got some bell peppers, red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. Just julienned up. And then I got here a nice habanero pepper. I'm just going to put that in whole because I don't want the heat, but I want the flavor of it in the oxtail. Alright, and then for seasoning, salt and pepper, you know how I get down, pink Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, some garlic powder, some Lowry seasoning salt, some onion powder, some W sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some thyme, got some rosemary here, some bay leaves, and then I'm going to be using Better Than Bouillon for my beef broth, and then some soy sauce, some penne pasta. This is my pasta of choice. Some cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese to give it that creaminess that I'm looking for. I'm using about. These are 8 ounces of. So I'm using 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream, and then we got some minced garlic as well. And then for my cheese, I'm choosing Monterey Jack because I like the melting quality. And that's about it. Looks like a lot of ingredients, but don't be intimidated by that. Let's get started putting this together. First thing we're going to do is get our oxtail on. First thing we're going to do is I got about, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of oil in the bottom of the pressure cooker. We're going to put in our onion. We're not going to use it all. Some of it's going to be in the pasta. So, going to put in most of the onion there. Put in our celery. Going to drop in our brown sugar. And what I like about this pressure cooker doing the oxtail, you don't have to brown off your oxtail unless you want to add that depth of flavor. It doesn't do a whole lot because the pressure is going to take care of that depth of flavor for you. Then we're going to go in and add 1 big heaping tablespoon of minced garlic into here. Alright, we're just going to mix this around in here. Turn my pressure cooker on searing mode. Not really searing, but I just want to get it hot first. Alright, it's time to go in with the oxtail now. Gonna put our oxtail in. There we go. Alright. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season up this oxtail here. Going in with my pink Himalayan sea salt. Pretty liberally here. Next, a black pepper. And you guys know I love my black pepper. Gonna go in with some onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Not a lot, we got garlic in there. So a little bit of garlic powder. Alright, we're going to hit them with a little seasoning salt. Some Lawry's. Hit it with about 2 tablespoons of the W sauce. Alright, we're going to throw in 2 bay leaves into this. Well, I put in about 3 really. We're going to hit it with a nice amount of rosemary. And we got some thyme we're going to be putting in. Now if you got some fresh thyme, that's even better. I didn't have any. A little bit of thyme. And we're going to hit it with a little bit of soy sauce. Maybe a tablespoon and a half of soy sauce. It's really that easy, guys. The next thing we're going to do is add in our beef broth, which I use the Better Than Bouillon to make my beef broth. This is 3 cups. 3 cups of beef broth. We're going to stir this up down in here. Oh my God, it's smelling good. Smelling good. Ain't even cooked yet. And that's really it, guys. That's all we need to put in here for seasoning. We're going to start the pressure cooker now. We're just going to close up the lid. Lock it down. If you haven't seen my other videos, go back and check them out, but show you how to lock it down. Alright guys, so my pressure cooker, it has a limit of an hour. I'm going to cook these for about an hour, maybe 15, hour and a half. So we're going to start the pressure cooker, increment it to high. It goes to 1 hour. And about 30 seconds, starts to spin right now, not 30 seconds. Starts to spin. And we're just going to let it cook for an hour. And then I'll probably come back and put it on for another 15, maybe another 30 minutes, depending on how tender they are. But that's all there is to it. We're going to get started on our pasta. It's been an hour. And here's what the oxtail is looking like. I'll pull a little bit out. Oh yeah, it's just about where I want it. Probably another 20 minutes to be right. Almost fall off the bone. For me anyway. But now is when I'm going to add this habanero pepper to it. Again, I'm going to add this whole. The reason being is because I don't want all the heat of a habanero, but I do want that flavor. So I'm going to add that whole. We're going to put the lid back on. And we're going to set the timer for, this time, 20 minutes. Alright. So we're going to let that go for 20 minutes, and then we're going to let it do a natural release after that. And let's get started with the pasta. So we're over here at the stove top. I got a 5-quart pan here, and I'm going to put in my onions here. And I'm going to put in my bell pepper. And we're going to saute those down. We're waiting for our water to get hot for our pasta. And while we're doing that, we're going to season up this the bell pepper and onion a little bit. A little sea salt. And a little black pepper. And we're going to let that get soft. Alright, and the water looks like it's starting to come to a boil. So I got some salt in there and some vegetable oil in my water. And I got my pasta here. Just putting the whole box in there. Now we don't want to overcook this pasta. We want to leave it a little bit al dente. because we're going to put it in the sauce and it's going to continue cooking. The onions and the bell peppers are cooking up nice. Now is when I'm going to add my heaping teaspoon of garlic to it. I like to add my garlic last because it likes to burn. Alright, so we're going to let that saute for just about another minute or so. And then I'm going to add my cream cheese to this and my cream. My pasta is just about almost done. Give that another couple, 2-3 minutes. So I'm going to add my cream cheese now. Breaking it up in little smaller pieces so it melts a little quicker. And if you watch other people's videos doing a roast of pasta, they like to use, some of them like to use Alfredo sauce. So this is my take on that Alfredo. Alright, we're going to give that a chance, but we're going to add our cream now. I'm using 16 ounces of heavy cream. And I'm going to use about, I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted butter. Oh man, that's smelling good already. Alright, we're going to let those cook down. Check my pasta. Alright, so pasta's done. We're going to add the pasta to the cream sauce here. Just like that. We're going to mix that up in there nice and good. We're going to turn the heat down a little bit on this. Forgive my arm, sorry guys. We're going to let that cook just a little bit longer. I'm waiting for our oxtail to get done. So the pasta's been cooking for a little bit. It's thickened up nicely. So I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to this. My Monterey Jack cheese. I don't want a whole lot, but I do want quite a bit. There we go, that should be enough. I'm going to get that melted in there. And I'm going to go over to my oxtail, which are done. And I'm going to grab about a cup full of the juice, the reserve that's here. And I'm going to add that to my pasta, just like that. I got an oxtail in there. Take out the bay leaf. We don't want that in there. We're going to mix that up in there in our pasta here. Oh my God. That cheese is melting nicely. Forgive me, I'm going to get a little taste here once I put that in there, see where my salt content is. Just about right. Alright, I'm going to start adding my oxtail here. Now I was going to take the meat off the oxtail. I got a little lazy. So that is another way that you can do it. Take the meat off the oxtail. That way you just have oxtail meat in there, no bone. Oh man, it's looking good. I'm getting all this oxtail out. I'm not wasting nothing. As much as this damn oxtail costs, I'm getting everything from the rooter to the tutor. Alright, that looks like it's about it. Alright, so we're just going to mix this up gently. And another good idea, if you guys want to, if you can find the oxtail that's thinly sliced, it's a little bit easier to manage. Alright guys, I'm going to plate this up for you. Big Tone's version, let's just call it a creamy oxtail pasta. That's Big Tone's version, guys. I can't even wait to get my mouth on this one. Oh my god, the oxtail is so tender. And that cream sauce. Enough talking. Let's get to eating. I'm waiting for that bite. Big Tone's version, well, we could say a Rasta pasta, but it's really just a creamy oxtail pasta. It is Big Tone's version. And you know I'm waiting for that bite. Let me get a bite of this oxtail. Look at it, just falls right off the bone. Grab some pasta with it. Lord, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Guys, you gotta try this at home. This is an awesome dish. Oxtail super tender. Just give it a try. I'm done talking. I'm going to eat dinner. But hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video. And hey, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.